Welcome back to the home of the freestyle story. When this is uploaded, I will be at Anime Expo. And because of that, I thought, why not do an anime themed episode? Which I got the help of A Strange Quirk for Anime podcast. You should check them out. They're two people who love anime, and so they talk about anime. And, gives you a good rundown of stuff that you maybe never heard of or need to know. I was also recently featured on one of their episodes as a guest, so definitely check them out for that, if nothing else. But I got them to give us our anime-inspired words. So, without further ado, let's see what they are. The words are Tsundere, Power Up, Best Girl, Senpai, Quirk, and Strange. Alright, let's dive right on in. Opium words. Alright, so for today's session, I decided that we're going to have a anime day. So that's what we're going to do. Instead of our regular stuff, we're going to do a quick little one-shot of playing anime. So first, let me set the scene. So we're going to have all of you girls vie to be my best girl. Because, of course, I'm the MC. I'm the main character. And, I may be useless. I may be strong as hell, but just dense. But either way, all you girls are going to be my harem. So you're all going to have your own characters that you have to act out, and all you got to do is just kind of talk in the third person when it's your turn and tell me what you're doing. So first we have our Tsundere. That means you hide your nice, soft, gushy emotions behind hostile, very blunt and abrasive actions and the way you speak. Then we're going to have our very clumsy but simple girl. So she's really ditzy, she's just fun, and she comes around, and usually she ends up being the one that people root for because she's just so cute. We'll call her the childhood friend. And then we'll have our senpai. She's kind of more on the testy side, but just because she's just more blunt and to the point. She gets what she needs done, and she doesn't take no for an answer. She's kind of like the queen bee. So now I'm going to set the stage. What we're going to do is we're going to go into battle because, of course, we go to a magic school, and I'm there teaching you guys the ropes. Everybody looks down on me, but for some reason you guys still are all in my harem, and so we're going to go out to the battlefield because we've been called out, and you guys are going to have to fight the big boss. So now it'll be up to you guys to figure it out. So don't forget, act in character, and let's have fun, guys. And also I will be maybe adding in some things here or there as the MC. So we'll see. So our battlefield is actually taking place in our gym area. It's been overtaken by zombies. And, it's time for you guys to be called into action. And we all run over there. And now, let's get it started. Whoever wants to start, go ahead. Just make sure you talk in the third person. Senpai jumps from her desk. I think it's time for us to go, you guys. They called us in. We should head out now. Make sure you're ready, because it's going to be a tough battle. Oh my god! I wasn't expecting for this to happen. I don't think I'm ready. Tsundere smacks her teeth. You always act this way. Just come on, let's just hurry up and get this over with. Alright guys, let's all head over there. I'm counting on you guys. If you really need my help, I guess I'll jump in, but this is a training session for you guys. Her friend jumps and grabs him on the arm. Oh my god, yes, hurry. Make sure you're there to help us. You have to help us if we need it. Tsundere gets upset, smacking her teeth again. You guys can do this on your own. You don't have to ask him for help all the time. But fine, if we have to take his arm and we can go, as she grabs his arm, then let's go. Let's just hurry up and get this over with already. Senpai walks out of the room. I guess I'll lead the charge since I'm the oldest. I am your senpai after all. Follow me, we'll get this done. So you guys all head over to the gym, and when you get there, we see that it's a few zombies. It doesn't look too crazy. From your magic, you guys all can figure this out, you know. You guys have seen zombies before, it's not crazy. Okay, time out. Not as childhood friend right now, but like, are our powers kind of more like quirks? Like, or are they more so like elemental? Where do you think they kind of go? Because if they're like quirks, I can have a totally cool power. Like, I can have a power up that's like, all right, calm down. The powers can be, yeah, sure, more like quirks. They can be whatever you want them to be. Okay, well, time back in. So Tsundere is looking around, and then she just decides to start picking up speed. Her two pigtails are picking up in the wind, and then she trips and falls right on her face, and her skirt flips up so you can see her underwear, and her butt is facing right towards the MC. She turns and looks at him, like, still with her butt in the air a little bit, and she starts to blush, and she gets all frantic. She jumps up and she stomps over to him and she punches him in the stomach. How dare you look? I know you were looking. Don't look at me like that. And then she turns around and she's not looking at him, and she starts to blush even more and throws her hands on her face. Senpai dismisses everything that's going on, and she simply walks up into the crowd of the zombies. She pulls out a sword and she gets into her fighting position, and dashing through, she slices them up one by one, cutting down about 5 of them. And then she looks back at the other girls. See, that's how it's done. That's how you take care of this kind of situation. Are you guys gonna keep doing whatever you're doing? Or are you gonna finally come over and help? So the childhood friend, she finally let go of MC's arm, and then she's like, oh, okay, yes, I'll come help. And then she starts to skip over, and while she's doing that, she starts to move her hands in all these weird formations as if she's like molding a ball of clay, but there's nothing there until she shoots it forward, kind of in like a Kamehameha hand form, and it shoots out a big ball of water that comes barreling so fast. It shoots right through 3 of the zombies. And then she starts to clap up. Yay, I did it, as she jumps up and down. Did you see that, MC? Did you see it? And yeah, I knew you can do it. Keep up the good work, guys. Just focus on some teamwork. Get rid of the rest of these so we can hurry up and get back to the class. Okay, let's do it. And even though Tsundere has been sitting there just trying to pull back her embarrassment, she finally decides to step in. You guys won't show me up. And she starts running toward a crowd of zombies again. She starts to flip her hair around back and forth. Her very long pigtails that came down to her waist are now swinging out, slicing through the zombies as she's running. And she's slicing them up. And then when she stops, you can tell she's a bit dizzy. She tries to stable herself a bit, kind of moving in a bit of a circle. See, you guys have nothing on me. You wish you were this good. Senpai looks over at her and laughs a little. If only you can do that without getting so dizzy. Okay, so there's still a few more zombies. You guys keep slicing through them and water pressure jetting through them or whatever your quirky power is. And the main, and I'm sitting, you guys watching, guys kind of looking a little unimpressed. Then I let you guys know that there's a strange energy that's coming into the room. It feels like a very dark aura that's coming up from the ground. A dark aura? What do you mean? Just listen. So the dark aura, you can feel it coming through the ground. It's starting to shake. Most of the zombies are already dead now, but the couple that are still standing, you notice that they're starting to grow larger and look a little more beastly. Looks like they're kind of turning into werewolves of sorts. Like they have fangs now and fur and long claws. Still look pretty dead though. So what do you guys do? By the way, I'm still sitting back here watching you guys, hoping that you guys figure it out. Tsundere looks back at you. Say, so you're just gonna sit here and watch us continue to do this? You're always so stupid. Baka! Childhood friend freaks out and she starts running towards Senpai. Senpai, what do we do? What do we do? We should have MC help now, right? Because this is starting to become too much. Too much for you, Senpai says as she kind of shrugs backwards. I can handle this on my own. Don't forget, I will be best girl. No, you won't be best girl. That's gonna be me. That's definitely gonna be me. As childhood friend grabs onto Senpai's arm and kind of tugs at it a little bit, making her drop her sword. Tsundere isn't standing too far from them, so she hears the conversation, but she just looks over at them and then smacks her teeth as she rolls her eyes. As if either one of you could ever be best girl. And then she looks back at MC as he sits behind, still just watching everything goes on. And she's like, yeah, you guys can never be best girl. But when she turns back around, her face is completely flushed and she's blushing, and she starts to kind of wave her hand at her cheeks to kind of cool them down a little bit. So then I tell you guys to gather up in like a triangle formation, kind of huddle together, because now that there's just these 3 remaining werewolf zombie beast things are kind of looking grim for you guys. Of course, as the main character, I can tell that kind of thing just by looking, I just have those kind of powers, so I let you guys know that. And then I tell you, I have an alternate way of doing things. We can rush and give you guys all your power-ups, but it's going to be a little strange. It's going to be something that you guys never seen before, but you just got to trust me. Wait, what do you mean strange? Strange like how? It's just going to be a little different. Like, you'll see if you guys agree to it. Do you agree? And Tsundere smacks her teeth. Fine, just get this over with. Just let's get this done. So then you guys stand in the circle. You guys are like in a little triangle formation, and you have the 3 beasts looking at you. They're kind of circled around you guys, and so then I look at you guys and I tell you guys to prepare yourself and really brace yourself for what's about to happen. You guys are all looking at me with anticipation, not sure what I'm going to do. So then, as you guys are standing there, I say a couple words, do a couple hand movements, and then over your whole body, you feel like this layer of aura just kind of cover you. So it's kind of like a shield of sorts. A shield? What kind of shield? You're right, this does sound kind of strange. What kind of shield? Let us know. Okay, well, it's not really like a shield. It's more like plot armor. So your power-ups come from the plot armor that you guys are now wearing. So, go ahead. Have at it. Tsundere looks down at herself and she said, "This is it? This is all you have to offer? Whatever, I can do this myself." So she starts to rush at the beast zombie werewolf thing, and using her normal move of flinging her long pigtails around, she starts to do that. But this time, now her pigtails have electricity flowing out of them. So instead of being just regular blades, they turn into electric blades. So as she's slicing through the air, she can see the discharge of the blue lightning streaks coming off of them. So then she decides to change up her tactics, and instead of swinging her hair like that, she starts to spin more in like a top situation. So now she's spinning in a circle, like a top, barreling at the zombie werewolf, slicing it right in half. And when she stops spinning, she strikes a little bit of a pose, really more so just to kind of gain her balance. That was nothing. You guys wish you could compete with such a great person like me. And then like she's still trying to kind of pull herself out of her dizziness. "Oh my god, that was so cool, that was so cool." Childhood friend jumps up and down, and she's like so excited to have watched Tsundere do her thing. So then she decides it's her turn, that she's going to start trying to use her powers. And she does the same thing. She's wielding her water bubble, and she puts her hands in the same move to do the same thing. But this time, instead of a like water bubble being shot out as a water blast, a whole tidal wave comes from behind her, taking out the werewolf and slamming it into the wall, where it gets pinned up into a big water bubble where it drowns. I killed it! I killed one! Now it's up to you, Senpai, if you really think you can compete with us. Did you see me, MC? I really did it! I did it! Aren't you happy? Yeah. You did really good, childhood friend. I'll make sure to pat your head later to really show you that I appreciate all that you have done. Well, I guess it's my turn. Senpai grabs her sword and gets in her standing position. She gets ready to strike. She runs towards it, slicing it right in half. Well, as you can tell, I'm just so powerful. My power-up was going from regular slice to hard slice. And I defeated him just like that. You guys should learn to do a little better. Oh my god, that was so cool, Senpai. Oh, Senpai, you're so cool. You didn't even have to need a power-up or plot armor, really. Or wait, or maybe that was still plot armor. I don't know. Well, let's go back to the classroom. So, we get back to the classroom, and I congratulate you guys all. And then, I pat each one of your heads and tell you how great you did and how much I really appreciate it, and that you guys listen and your teamwork has gotten better and all that stuff. And, I'll teach you some more stuff later because you guys have to keep leveling up. Then you guys question me about my powers that you guys don't really know. And of course, I don't tell you. You'll have to wait to see. So then we start talking. And then you guys ask me about best girl, of course. Tsundere, sitting on top of the desk, crosses her legs with some force as she looks over to MC. So, who's the best girl? It's time for you to tell us, right? That was the mission. Yeah, you have to tell us. Who was the best girl? Let us know. It was me, right? Because I'm your childhood friend, and I've always been the nicest and the sweetest, and I'm just so cute because I'm just so adorable, and everybody just loves to be around me because I'm so bubbly, and I have like a whole bunch of cuteness, right? That makes it me, right? Senpai is just sitting at the desk as she watches with her hands crossed, just listening to the conversation. Alright. So, as you guys know, the best girl is really more so about opinion, you know. You can be a silver-haired half elf who's just so great and really realistic about how her thought process is, and she's so cute, but you know, turn around and the best girl be maybe like a blue-haired ogre who's also great and all, but she's just not that half elf. But you know, when she becomes best girl, it all varies. Your best girl, your waifu, whoever it is, it's all up to you. So with that being said, the best girl for this one is. And that's it for this week's story. Went a little parody route, I guess. I really didn't know what to do with these words. I love anime. It's definitely one of my favorite hobbies. I watch way too much, probably. But to use some of these words in like a regular story, I really wouldn't know how to do that. So I figure, you know, let's try to go a parody route and a little bit inspired by some D&D or tabletop role-playing games. So hope you guys enjoyed. I am definitely enjoying Anime Expo, I'm assuming. And don't forget to come back next time where we'll have a brand new set of words to pull together a brand new story.